week, Monday Night Football, Atlanta Falcons versus Green Bay Packers. You figure some points are going to be scored in this game. And pretty much starts across the board. I think Ryan's a start. I don't always have a start on Gurley, but I do this week. Julio, we'll see if he's back in the lineup or not, but he'd be a start. Calvin Ridley's a slam dunk for me. Russell Gage left the game. We'll see what's up with him, but he's a start. Hayden Hurst, in all of the targets at the Atlanta threw last week, he got one target. Thankfully, it was a touchdown, for crying out loud. What's going on there? That's something we need to watch. But I actually think Hurst will get in the end zone again. I just don't know about target share distribution. For Green Bay, you're starting Rodgers. You're starting Jones. If Davante Adams is back, that's a slam dunk. I loved what I saw from Lazard last night on Sunday Night Football. He's a start for me. Even Valdez-Scantling, who's hot and cold, he's a start for me. And analytically speaking, even Tanyan at tight end is a start. You can see the effect of the Atlanta Falcons defense. Basically, if you can check your fantasy football league scoring rules and see if you can only start the quarterbacks in the second half and multiply that score by 2. Because Atlanta is miserable in the second half. They're pathetic. The wheels are coming off in Atlanta. Quinn, I don't see how he survives even the season. They got to pull that plug. I know that they finished last season hot, but he should not have kept his job last year. And I'll say this, and I said this last year, we know what Kyle Shanahan did in this offense. If Arthur Blank really thinks that he has the pieces in this roster to compete, fire everybody, hire Mike Shanahan for a 2-year rental. I know he's crusty. Hire the guy. Ryan knows the system. It was his best year as a pro. Hire him. If you don't want to do that, Arthur Smith, Brian Daboll, both head coaching candidates, with respect to Eric Bieniemy, who I think obviously is a slam dunk coaching candidate as well. But anyway, take it away, David.
I just want to talk about, first off, the Mike Shanahan name drop. I mean, clearly
he's crusty.
A football team fan talking here. I mean, I haven't heard Mike Shanahan's name mentioned.
No, he's never going to get a job again, but he's the only guy. If Blank wants to compete in year one with this core, he's the only guy that can do it, in my mind. But I think
it's interesting, too, because the name Shanahan, that system. So, it
works everywhere.
You look at what Kyle's done. He learned it all from his dad for the most part. So
Kubiak won a Super Bowl. Yeah,
it's an interesting name to throw out. But my concern with the Falcons, it's that running game. I mean, it's all about Todd Gurley. That's where my concern lies. I'm not concerned about Matt Ryan. I'm not concerned about Julio's injury. He's battled through injuries basically the past 4 years. I think he's going to come back. Julio's going to be fine. Russell Gage, Hayden Hurst, they're going to be up and down a little bit, but I think both of those guys are be usable. I really hope you guys didn't draft Todd Gurley, because he's looking like a major bust as a third-round pick.
Turd Godly, as I call him.
Oh, jeez. The parallel that I saw coming into this season was the Steven Jackson comparison.
Yeah, right. We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, he came to Atlanta, past his prime, into what was seemingly a wide-open backfield with no competition.
Same offensive system. Dirk Cutter was there back then, too.
And we got so excited. Oh, Steven Jackson's going to handle all of the carries. He's going to get back to his former receiving production. No one else to steal carries out of the backfield. What happened with Steven Jackson? He was older. He was banged up. He wasn't efficient as a runner, and he wasn't very involved as a receiver because the team had Roddy White. They only had 5 games of Julio Jones, but they had an old man, Tony G. It's the same kind of thing happening this year. Todd Gurley hasn't been particularly efficient as a runner. He's got almost no receiving role. Brian Hill at this point is now eating into the running back snaps. And I triggered a few people on Twitter this morning because just looking at the raw stats, this is obviously very misleading. Todd Gurley's last 100 carries, 344 rushing yards. Brian Hill's last 100 carries, 437 rushing yards. Again, this is Gurley got those 100 carries in about 6 games where Hills were spread over an entire season. But if you flip the volume roles, I'm not so sure you're going to get much worse out of Brian Hill than you would get out of Todd Gurley. And I'm not so sure Todd Gurley's that much of a better running back than Brian Hill is at this point. And I think the Atlanta coaching staff is starting to come around to that fact.
I agree.
You saw it in the offseason. They already talked about they're going to limit Gurley's carries. Brian Hill was getting worked in the offseason workouts. Gurley had 14 carries to Hill's 9. And Hill's the one who ripped off a 35-yard touchdown. So going forward, this could start to become a split backfield. Hill had a bad drop, but he also outproduced Gurley as a receiver. He had a 22-yard reception to Gurley's 1 catch for 2 yards. So Gurley, man, if he has a good game at any point, get out, just try and flip him for whatever you can, because I don't trust this guy anywhere near my starting lineup.
Completely agree. Let me hit you. I know we're going to get some points here, but let me hit you with the line here. Atlanta plus 7.5 versus Green Bay. Who you got?
It's a lot of points. I think Atlanta, as much as we want to rag on them, they've been in these close games. Yeah. And they've just fallen apart at the end. So I'm going to take the points here.
You're going to take Atlanta. I'm going to take Green Bay. I think they're on another level. I think they're playoff special. So we'll see how the matchups in the playoffs shake out. But, I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. This offense, LaFleur, I wasn't overly impressed. Look, Green Bay exceeded expectations, but I wasn't overly impressed with the offense last year. Year 2 in this offense, Rodgers, Jones, they got it going, man. I'm going to take Green Bay to cover this spread. And Atlanta, I think, man, this defense. And they're coached by a head coach that's a defensive-minded head coach. There's no excuse for this. You got a clean house, Atlanta. And by the way, I said Mike Shanahan earlier. I believe that would be the pick if Blank is impatient and he thinks Matt Ryan can win a Super Bowl. I don't think that's actually going to happen. I think they fire him and they go with an offensive-minded, guy. Bieniemy. I actually bet you Bieniemy gets this job, but that's my pick for now. And if I'm Atlanta, by the way, I'm trading Matt Ryan and I'm going for Lawrence. Blow the whole thing up. Trade Atlanta. See if you can find somebody.
What do you want? Everyone to trade their quarterbacks and blow it up for Lawrence to trade Atlanta?
Vegas wants a new quarterback. They don't want Derek Carr because Derek Carr, he sees Henry Ruggs streaking downfield. Henry Ruggs is injured. Sees him streaking downfield wide open, and Derek Carr goes, dump off. Where's Jalen Richard? Where's Devontae Booker? Let me dump it off.
In all fairness, he threw a nice deep ball to Ruggs in that Saints game, and he just slowed up. Ruggs just seemed to lose track.
I did see that. Yeah.
So put a little respect on Derek Carr.
No,
they're winning. They're winning.
They are winning. I like the Raiders, man. But Carr, they'd be better with a different quarterback.
It's bland. It's not sexy. But hey, Derek Carr's winning games.
He's driving Gruden nuts. Gruden wants to push that. Gruden's gonna be like, come on, what do I have to do? It's wide open. Gruden is going crazy. Like I post these things on YouTube, which everybody knows, but. Get the Raiders fans in there, give me the Derek Carr stats and all this stuff. I'm like, guys, I mean, look, man, I've been watching Gruden for 25 years. Gruden sees it on tape. If I'm seeing it, Gruden's in there screaming in the quarterback room. There's a reason we hear the grumblings about Derek Carr and the Raiders not being happy. It's because he's not pushing the ball downfield because Gruden's calling perfect plays and the receivers are wide open downfield. And Carr's like, where's Jalen Richard? Where's Richard?
I got banana. He's calling Spider 2 wide banana all day long, and Carr's throwing it to the fullback in the flat. Alex Ingold.
Yeah, it's Ingold out targeting Henry Ruggs. That's what Gruden wants, right? Anyway, hey, let's wrap it up there. It's like 2-hour podcast. We got to get to the bye weeks here, so we don't talk so long. I'm punch happy. I was up till 2:30 last night. All football, baby. Hey, David, great week. Catch us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We'll catch you again. Appreciate your support. Let's keep it going.